Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do another restoration. We're working on this 1968 custom Firebird. As you can see is a Spectre Flame green transparent windshield. Fun fact, first Hong Kong made cars also had clear windshield. So let's go over to the table to dissect this model here. As you can see, already pre-drilled 116 drill bit, 172 button head screws. Here's the base. Different suspension from the Hong Kong made model. As always, we're gonna compare them at the end of the video. Here's the seats with the windshield. Of course, we're gonna restore that. I have a video on that subject. Here's all the toning on the casting. A lot of toning. So we're just gonna dip that into the paint remover. And here it is. This is how it looks after removing it from the paint remover. You can see all the toning. It looks bad, but this is how it looks after the electro polish. I also have a video on that subject. If you want to go check it out, I'll leave a link up to the right corner. It looks a lot better, but you can kind of still see that toning, and most likely it's going to come back in the same spot. But as you know, we have a solution for that. So US made cars, like I always said, they tend to have a dull gray rim. I really don't like those. They really don't look very nice. It looks like they were painted with a Sharpie. I'm using the tool here to try to align the axle and then remove the old wheels, because I already cleaned the chassis, I believe, and I electro polished it. Kind of removes some of that old dirt, and it's easier to remove that old bearing style wheel. If I find it that it's not coming out, I'll just cut it out. But in this case, they did come out. I will be replacing them with deep dish wheels, which were only available on early run Hong Kong models, but are the ones that I like. They have chrome wheels, the deep dish, and overall they look a lot better. You can see the front ones came out really simple, really easy. I just present the new wheel there, use the tool to the back, and then press the new one in. You don't want that excess of the axle to peek through and go inside your finger. That's the whole purpose of the tool. Just repeat until you do all 4 wheels. Alright, so to take advantage, you can see I still have a lot of paint in the front, original paint. I'm going to do the back with this oil-based Sharpie. Do the paint now, let it sit. By the time I paint the casting, all of this will be dry and good to go. As well as the windshield already. At this point, the windshield is already restored. It's just waiting to be dried from dipping in the pledge. As you can see, I use that Malotau acrylic black paint pen. It has paint all over the place, but there is a quick and easy fix. You wait for that paint to dry. I use a toothpick. I cut the tip just so I have a little bit of a bigger area, and I just scrape off the acrylic paint. As you can see, acrylic paint doesn't really stick all that well to metal, especially if you just applied it. You just take your time and it will all come out. Very simple. It does take some time, but it's very simple. And here is the casting after hitting it with some Spectre from base coat. Base coat from the Redline shop. Here is the windshield. Nicely done. And I went with a Spectrum Frame Rose for the car. One of the most rare colors of this casting. And this is what we started with. Spectre Frame Green US made cars. There's also a variation which has door lines. And here is the finished product. Looks very, very nice. Let me know in the comments what you think. Go to the online Redline guide so you can read up on the different variations. Let's go over to the table to compare it to the Hong Kong made car. So here it is. If you watched my old video restoring that Hong Kong made car, that is not the original color I gave it. This car, I redid it and I painted it blue or light blue, which light blue was not actually available on a Hong Kong made car, but light blue is just blue with less coats. There's not really a light blue color. It's just a mistake up in the factory. So it'll fly for now. So here's the two models. You can see the windshield color is different. The base was different. The biggest difference is in the engine. Let's open the hood up so you can see the difference. You can see that the engines are different. The Hong Kong made car has a lot more detail. A lot more detail on the engine. The interior is also different. As it is common, the Hong Kong made car has a steering wheel in black color, which is a separate piece. And the seats are also different, as you can see. Other than that, they look very similar. Alright guys, that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and hit that little bell so you could get notified of any upcoming videos. Thank you for watching. Peace out.